So that is the Mazion hovercraft V1. Donuts! Woo! Woo! Look at my Gumby arms. It's amazing. Hey there, folks. Mazion reporting for duty, and we're finally getting into some scrap mechanic, and that's what we're going to play today. I've taken a little bit of time to play just a little bit on this one world I've got called Bots LOL, but I'm going to create a new world today, and we're going to have some fun with it. So I'm going to create an Amazioning world, and I think we'll go with terrain. Well, let's go with flat. I want to try flat today. I did terrain last time, and we'll make it private. And the server password will be, I don't know. How about Amazioning? No, that's probably not a good idea at all. How about we don't make it private? Settings. Players. 1. 0 players. That doesn't seem like it would be good. Let's just create it. We're going to go in now. Bam! So this game is really, really fun. Like, there's a lot to it. And it's a very interesting game. Oh, welcome to Scrap Mechanic. You've got a book. Okay, so I've never done a flatland before. This is really neat. And I know that first thing I need to do is have a lift. The lift's pretty cool. If you haven't seen this game yet, then you can go up to the lift and use the up and down arrows to raise or lower it. Pretty cool stuff. And so I think what I'm going to first do is make a simple little car. And we're going to use concrete to make the car. So when you do this, you can, if you look at this little block here, if I press Q, it changes the direction that the block will build in, right? So what we're going to do here is create a wide, I think that's square, right? So this is how wide the car will be. And then we can just, oh, no, we can just go out from there like this. Make it as long as we want, right? We just do the same thing on the other side. Woo! So this is a good little base for a car, right? So a simple car that you can make, you can just go out here and this is a simple car design. You've got bearings here. The bearings are used to turn things. We're going to put a bearing in the front on both sides because we need them to turn for the wheels, right? And I want this to be a little bit higher so I can do my work. So we've got a bearing there and a bearing there, and now we need bearings for the wheels so the wheels can turn. So this is the front of the car because we're going to need these thingies to turn when we turn the wheel of the car, right? All right, so I'm going to do the same thing back here, but I don't need the bearing up there because these wheels are not going to turn. Now, you can make it so they can turn, and I have, and it's fun. It's very interesting. If you want to do donuts, great way to do donuts. But we're just going to make a simple little car first, and then we're going to expand on the design and do some other fun stuff. All right. First part's taken care of. Now, we need a seat. Again, you can use the Q to turn it around, and since the front wheels are over here, we needed to do it that way. Now we've got an engine. I'm just going to throw the engine right behind the seat, because why not? The thing is really long. All right, so that's pretty much everything that you need to make your first car. Now, I can make the engine turn all the wheels or just the front wheels. Today, we're going to go for all wheels. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try with just the front wheels and turn up the engine power very high. And so now we've got this. And we want that to power this and to power that and to power this. And we also want it to... Oh, no, we don't need it to do that. And see, I want to change the rotation because this will make it go in reverse when I press forward. You see how they're spinning in that direction? I'll go that way. So we want it to go the other way. So we use the right-click button to make that happen. This one's fine. So now, oh, I need to demolish my lift. Oh, lift. Now we've got a car. A very, very weak car because the engine has not been turned up. So let's turn the engine up all the way and see what happens. Vroom! And my wheels turn the wrong way. Man, for being a flatland, it sure is bumpy. Woo! Oh, so we flipped the car over. So there's a couple of ways that you can fix this problem. This is one of the ways. Just whack it. Doesn't always work. In this case, it's not. The other thing you can do is get your lift, and then you just select it, and then place it back down, just like that. So, as you saw, it was really, really bumpy. So there's a way to fix that, actually. And I'm going to actually spruce up this car design just a little bit. So one thing I'm going to do real quick. Bam. Bam. Like I said, I've only played this once before, so I'm just learning, but it's really fun. So I'm going to delete all of the things here. And I've got a little suspension design that I like to use that I've tried once that works pretty good. I haven't tried a lot of suspension designs, obviously. Come on. Want to delete things. Thank you. Are you too high to be deleted? Why can I not delete you? Okay. Now you can be deleted. That works for me. All right, so what I'm going to do here is we go into the inventory, and we've got off-road suspension and sport suspension. So adds bounce stability, great for vehicles to prevent them from easily tipping over. This suspension is small, but has a firmer bounce. This one adds bounce and stability, great for vehicles you want to great for vehicles to prevent them from easily tipping over. Same thing. This suspension has a lot of bounce, making it ideal for off-road vehicles. So what I'm going to do is we're going to try out the regular sports suspension. We'll grab the sports suspension. We'll put it down here somewhere. How about this slot? This is what I'm going to do. We're going to make super good suspension. Just like that. See? Do the same thing in the back. We're going to have suspension everywhere. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do with you. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. I'll move this way up. And like this, it'll get stuck. But you can just go along and do it like that. Bam. So I really like this suspension design because it seems to work out very well. Get a lot of suspension independent from the wheel. Bam! And after we do this car, it was a design that I've been working with for a hover car that I really want to play with today and show to you guys. All right, so we've got everything set up to have our wheels. This car is much taller when you build it this way, but that's okay. I didn't do that right. Right here. And right here. Bam! All right, so now we just need bearings, right? Oh, and I didn't do this one right either. Boom, boom. That's for the front. This is the back. Bearings. Tire. Tire. We've got the turning bearings. Bearing. Bearing. Tire. Tire. All right, now we have suspension. Interesting Mazion type suspension. We need the wheel to connect to the turny bits. Turny bits, and then the engine. And then we need front wheel drive. All right. So everything's all connected. But now the car's too tall to get on. What do we do? Oh, we just look at the seat and press E. Oh, again, engine not powerful enough. Need more engine. Vroom, vroom. Oh, the wheels are not spinning the appropriate way, you say. That one goes like that. And now my wheels are not turning the appropriate way. We need to change that. Bam. Now the wheels turn right, and we can drive. So now we've got suspension. Much better design. Oh, we can still tip over though. Oh no! We're a little top heavy. So I think if I wanted to use like a giant suspension design like that, we would have to use a, whoa. We'd have to use a more wider base. I said go down. What? No. Yes. Bam! This is my car. My car is amazing. So, I've been... Oh, no, my car's not amazing. It's not amazing at all. Woo! Got back up. Oh, down again. All right. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to start another project. We've got that little car there. It's pretty cool. But I've got another thing that I've been working on. And this particular thing I made with metal blocks last time. This time, I'm going to try something different. Actually, no, I think the metal is going to be good. So we'll try metal, and I'll just kind of show you what I was making. Pretty neat. All right. We got that there. That there. That looks to be about right. And we want to kind of make sure it's square. So we can see that it's square from left to right, or, you know, evenly distributed from left to right. It looks like it's... Oh, it looks like it's evenly distributed from front to back, too. Been messing around with trying to make a hover car. Now, it's very interesting what you got to do to make this work for you. There are a couple ways to do this, and it's really cool. So they have sensors in this game, and the sensors make it so that you can activate something when something else passes in front of it. So when you're making a design using thrusters like this, boom. You want to be able to move forward, and you want to be able to turn left and right, and you want to be able to stay afloat. And so what the first thing that you can do is you could just go ahead and I got rid of the seat. We need a seat. Get the seat out. Wow. Go down farther. Go down farther, please. All right, let's make our seat. Press Q to rotate. All right. So there's the seat. We've got our seat now. And the thrusters don't require an engine to work. So theoretically, we can just take these thrusters here, put them on the back like that. And then once we get on this thing and connect all of the thrusters to it. Oh, that's not right. What is that? That's the wrong tool for this. There we go. I was pressing the wrong button. 'Cause noob. So now we've connected it to all. Oh. To all the thrusters, right? So we can just delete this, get on it. Now I press forward. It's going to power all the thrusters. You see the bottom ones are powered, the back ones are powered. But look, it is not powerful enough to lift this car. So let's put it back on the lift. We're going to need more thrusters, right? So we'll put one right there, one right there, one right there, one right there, right there, right there, there, oh, and there. Now we're going to connect them all to the seat. Wrong button again. So now we're going to actually get some more lift. And I'm guessing based on how heavy this thing is, we're also going to need more thrusters to move forward. Put another one there, and then we'll connect the rest of these pieces. Right? Okay. So now we've got more lift. We'll see what happens. Bam. Oh, it's still not enough? You gotta be kidding me. I remember it working better last time. All right, so we still don't have enough thrusters for the size of this thing. Not good. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're gonna have to put more thrusters on the bottom. No, I said stop. Uh-oh. Game crashing? Something's going on. Okay. It's working now. Go back down, please. Thank you very much. All right, so we obviously need even more thrusters to make this thing float. And so one of the tricky parts about this is weight distribution to thruster management. Because I've made one of these that had like 40 thrusters on the bottom. And I've made one that had just a few thrusters on the bottom. Very interesting. All right, do we not connect that? We did not connect that. You connect, please. Oh, thank you. Are all of you connected? Everything's connected. Now we get some lift. But we're getting more lift in the front than the back. Why is that? No. Oh, one of the back thrusters isn't on. I did not connect this one. Are all of you connected? All right, let's try this now. Now we're going a little bit to the left. Why are we going to the left? That's kind of odd. You don't think that we would be going to the left. All four of you are connected. All four of you are connected. All four of you. There should be no left going. There should be no left going. This doesn't make any sense. The last build that I did, it was very even. Why are we going to the left? I do not know. This makes no sense. I would like to get this figured out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got these two plugged in and these two plugged in. They're all evenly distributed. The size is even on both sides. Well, that doesn't make any sense. But I'm going to show you anyway what the next step is. So we can go forward and obviously lean to one side because broken thing is broken. I don't get why it's doing that. That's so weird. It should just go straight up. Can we see what's going on here? Looks like they're all firing. Oh, I found out the problem. I'm a derp. Finally. Someone was screaming, man, you don't have those on right. Everyone else saw it. I didn't see it. But now it should go up and forward at a normal rate. That was a little derpy. Derp, Mazion, derp. All right, let's get it back on the lift. Bam. All right. So here you go. Hover car V1. Flatland. Right? Doesn't work as well on terrain land. I'll tell you that much. But so, now the problem is we can't move left and right, right? And you can't make... Why am I moving forward? Stop moving forward. You can't make thrusters move you left and right simply by connecting them. We're going to use 2 on each side, actually. Simply by connecting them to the seat. What'll happen, and I'll show you, I'll just connect 1. If I get in here and I press forward, it fires that thruster. So we're just going to perpetually move to the left and then eventually fall over. Right. So, what you got to do to counteract this problem, I do not want you to be connected any longer, thank you, is some tricky business. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab up some more cement, concrete block rather. I don't need any wheels for this build. We're going to take right behind the seat here. It's not going to be quite right. You know what? I'm going to make it even. I've never done it this way before, but we're going to give it a shot. Now we need a bearing. bearing in place of shocks because we don't need shocks. Put a bearing here and a bearing here. Now we need no, we'll do it on the outside. What? No, over here. Thank you. We need one right here too. What we do is we take these sensors that we were talking about earlier, put one right there, and put another one right here. Now we're going to connect the seat to the bearings. And then we want to make sure that they turn correctly. So if I go that way, I want those. Right, perfect. So you see how I'm setting off the sensors? So this is how we can make thrusters turn for us. So you take the sensor, oh, and you delete it because you're a nub. Take the sensor, put it right here, and connect the sensor to the thruster on either side. All right, so now, perfect, right? Looking good. So now we can go forward, up, left, and right. Woo! We've got a hover car! All right, so next step. Say you don't want to be able to go up and forward at the same time. You know, I was thinking too, maybe, I'm wondering, you see how when we go up and forward, when we push this, it kind of makes us angle in a weird direction. So what I was kind of wondering is if we take thrusters, we put them in the back on either side. Actually, I don't want that right there. Do it here and here. So when we go to connect these, this one is powering those, but we also are going to try to have it power these. Just like this. And we'll do the same thing to that. Just like that. So now, let's see if we move left and right now. It's still, we're angling up. Why are we're too heavy in the back. Too heavy in the back. So let's do something about that. We want metal. Give me metal, please. This is not a metal block. That's a concrete block. That's a metal block. I want metal up here. See what happens if we add some weight to the front. Boom! Now we don't get enough lift. Oh, wow, that's bad. So let's delete the top layer. Try again. All right. We're lifting proportionately. We can turn right and left, and now we're too heavy in the front. So let's delete one like this, one like that. Try again. We're getting better. We're getting better. But when we turn, it makes us fall forward. So still just a little too heavy in the front. Bam. Bam. Wait, why am I not lifting now? If I reach the edge of the creative map, I think we have. I think I cannot go any farther than that. So let's grab up this. Put it right here. Take it off the lift and turn it around. All right, our hover car is working, right? But now we always have to go up and forward at the same time. Still leaning forward a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it. I just want to show you guys one more thing that you can do with these sensors. It's really neat. And it has worked good in the past, but it takes some finagling. So you can connect the sensor to 4 thrusters. So if you put these sensors on the ground, actually I don't want them exactly there. Best case scenario, no, that is where I want them. Put these sensors on the ground under here, and if we remove all the connections to the seat from those sensors, when we press forward, they won't activate. Bam! I wish there was an easier way, or maybe I just don't know it, to disconnect things from the seat. Is that all 4 of those? All 4 of those are done. So you wonder why this is so big, and I found that a wider base makes this design work easier. Now, it gets tricky when you start to do what I'm about to do to these. So we're going to take the sensor, and we're going to take the sensor and we're going to put it on each of the sides. Basically, what this creates is a self-balancing hover ship. Since we're on a flat land, it's not going to self-balance as crazily as it does on a terrained map. But you see, we get in front of this, and it goes up. Now, in the past, I've had to get tricky about how I get on this thing, but I want to show you what happens when you... There you go. So, hover car. Oh. All right. So now we're always going up. We're going up too high. We have to put some more weight in the back. But now when I press forward, we go forward. And if we get too terrainy, it auto-adjusts itself. So you can see it's going to continue to auto-adjust all the time. So, how do we fix it so they're always on, you ask? Well, I think that the solution is more weight. So let's put 4 blocks of weight in the back. No, maybe 2. 2 blocks of weight in the back on either side and replace our 2 fronts. Now let's see if this will not go up any higher. It's just above the ground. It's still raising up. So let's try this. Make it just a little bit more weighty on both sides. Now let's raise it up as high as we want it to start off. It's still going up very slowly. Very slowly. Oh, there it goes. So right now, it's still going to... Oh, I just took a piece out. Don't do that. It's still going to start tripping these off and on. It's still self-balancing very well. But what we want to do is see if we can make it stay at one level on this flat terrain. This is all testing to see what we can do in the future with Scrap Mechanic to actually make this hover car a thing. I don't know if anybody else has tried this yet, but I'm trying it. All right. Let's do it again. It's heavy. It's still going up. Just barely. Oh, there it goes. It raised up farther. Gets to a certain level, it just goes up. All right, so one last block on all 4 corners, and then we're going to give it a last test drive. Oh, too high. Okay, I'm on it. Let's go forward. Oh, what happened? Oh, we hit the edge of the map again. Man, you can't see these things. In the terrain map, there's a fence. It makes life a lot easier. All right. Now we got to turn around because we're at the edge. Oh, there we go. You see it's kind of going forward. It self-corrects. Nice! We've got a hover car, folks. Check that out. Woo! What happens when we turn? Oh, turning. Is that my car? I think that's my car. Woo! Coolest hover car ever. Woo! Look at it go. Look at it go. Let's go smash into my car. Here, Kari. I'm gonna get you. Yeah! So that is the Mazion hovercraft V1. Donuts! Woo! Woo! Look at my Gumby arms. It's amazing. Anyway, folks, if you liked today's episode, please press the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. If you have anything to say, do it in the comments below. And as always, be excellent to each other. Have a great day. See you later.